So, welcome everybody. Today I'm talking to Deborah, and Deborah is from, let me make sure I get this right, soulscape.au, and you're into hypnotherapy. So, Deborah, first, I'm so excited to talk to you. I'm trying not to
Me
skip ahead
too.
too fast. But first, let's tell us about you.
I'm 61.
Oh, just a
I,
kitten.
yes, I've been on my own healing journey for like 30 years. And it
Mhm.
was when I came across hypnotherapy 2 years ago.
Okay.
And before that, about 5 years before that, I came across somatic experiencing. And those two things did more in the last few years
Mhm.
than the previous 25 years on my healing journey.
Wow.
So that's why I did the training last year. That's why I'm so passionate about it. I was diagnosed with complex PTSD 30 years ago. I wouldn't meet
Wow.
the criteria now. I had major suicidal depression for many
Oh my
years and
gosh.
anxiety.
Wow.
And I certainly am not depressed now. I have my days, I have my, but it usually just lasts a few hours. It's certainly
Yeah. You.
nothing major or anything like that. And I credit the somatic experiencing, the body work, and the hypnotherapy
Mhm.
and meditation. I came across Dr. Joe Dispenza about 5 years. I read his book,
Yes.
Becoming the Placebo. You are the placebo and becoming
Yes.
supernatural. And that actually is what because I found out he had been trained as a hypnotist originally, a chiropractor hypnotist. That sparked my interest a little
Hmm.
bit. Um, yeah, so there's sort of like it's been my own healing journey and what's helped me. And then during the training, seeing so many amazing transformations, experiencing it myself.
Hmm.
And it's like, although I've been working, I got a psychology degree about 25 years ago, and I've done a lot of postgraduate stuff since then. And I work full time still at the moment in the alcohol and other drug space.
Oh,
And I'm
that's heavy
looking at
space.
transitioning. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
looking at transitioning into my own private practice, which I've started a few weeks ago. And I have a weekly group, but I'll go into that in a minute.
Hmm.
But yeah, that's a little bit
But
about
you're
my
a
journey.
living embodiment that PTSD can be alleviated
Yes,
for long-term results. You've
yes,
been there. You know what those
yes,
dark times feel like, and you can
100%.
help people come out of that.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, that is just gorgeous, babe. Just
And I
gorgeous.
think thank you, Trish.
And you've also got this thing called, because I read your website, which is gorgeous. Your website is gorgeous. I read this thing about a thing called a midweek melt.
Yes, that's what
You
I
tell
started.
me.
I thought I didn't want to leave too big a gap between finishing my training and
Mm,
starting seeing clients, especially while I'm working full time, because I've just heard too many stories of people who never do. They lose confidence and don't do
yeah.
anything with it. And I
Hmm.
didn't want to do that. So yeah, I had a beta group to start with of 15 people signed up, and it was once a week, middle aged women above. Like middle age is very loose, women basically, and those who identify as women, to come together and on a Wednesday evening, and it's to
Hmm.
receive. It's
Mm.
basically for them to receive. So
Oh, that's
I use a
beautiful.
blend of the body scan, the somatics, like going into the
Mm.
body. I start every session with that because
Hmm.
I know how powerful it is. And it's about returning to self,
Mm.
being grounded, receiving. In the middle of the week, when a lot of people are, that's the frazzled time.
Yeah, the hump day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So for especially for women, a lot of women who give, and rarely receive and make time to be quiet, to go inward, to be guided. So it's a blend of meditation, hypnotherapy. I love Erickson. I love the conversational style. I love all the metaphors.
Hmm.
Um, I've done sessions so far on returning to sleep, like and if you wake in
Mm.
the night. Um, sessions on inner child, sessions on loving your body as it
Hmm.
is now.
That's the thing. That's the thing. A
Yeah,
lot of women struggle with.
yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, so many. I've done 15 sessions so far. So
Hmm.
yeah, and
Doing really
it's just a
well.
space. So 4 sessions, 4 or 5 sessions a month. I have had one client tell me that she told her husband Wednesday night's mine between this hour and this hour, nobody disturb me. This
Shoo
is
shoo.
my time. This is my time.
And I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
that's a beautiful boundary to have that some of us like don't have. Like we need to be able to shut the door and go, look, go away. Let me do my thing for X amount of time. Don't interrupt me, please. That's you giving me respect where you don't interrupt me unless the house is on fire,
yes, that's
you
right.
know? So
That's
I
right.
love that. And you holding that safe space as well for people where they won't be distracted or interrupted by the responsibilities and stuff like that. Like that's a
Yeah.
beautiful thing.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Trish. It
So,
feels that, and it's kept my hand in, and it's kept me going. And I've had a few individual sessions with different clients, which
mhm,
has been awesome. And I'm intending to increase that. My current work has agreed to let me drop 2 days a fortnight so that
nice.
I'll have more availability. Had 2 people on maternity leave, so I'm just waiting for them to come transition back a little bit more days than they're currently doing in the next 2 months, and I'll have
Mhm.
more availability than I do now for individual sessions. So it's going to be a blend because I do love group. Big fan of Laurie Hammond. So people might not
Yes.
know who she is. So she does group hypnotherapy for hypnotists
Mhm.
based in the US but internationally.
But even as hypnotists, we need assistance. Like our brains don't stay clean as such. Little things get in there, they annoy us. And even me, I see people. I actually see three different hypnotherapists because I'm like, you know what? I like this one for when I'm feeling like this, and I want that
This
one for when I'm feeling like that. You know?
100%.
Yeah, I think it's fantastic. And groups are a fantastic way of finding your people as well, because you just never know who you're going to meet.
That's right. And I find finding so far most of the women who come want to receive. So, and I do
Mm,
set it out that it is a space you can show up as you are. You can don't have to participate. It's about receiving. So everyone can fit comfortably where they are. They don't have to worry about having a shower, putting their face on, or anything, before turning up. But there's a power in groups, and I've started to
mm,
understand this, especially with the training, because a lot of it was online that I did, how powerful there is a group energy of
mm,
everyone with a shared intention that's scientifically proven. I mean, there's a beautiful book, The Power of Eight. I don't know if
mm.
you've heard of that
No, I haven't
book.
heard of that. Tell me more.
I was trying to think of their author off the top of my head. Anyway, she's a scientist. She did a lot of experiments around when a group of people, that's where it starts off the power of eight, even small groups come together with a shared intention, it amplifies the results
Wow, that's
with
fantastic.
everyone having a shared, especially with everyone joining in heart energy, links in with quantum physics and that sort of thing, like
Yeah.
our heart energy. It doesn't matter how far away people are in time and space if you have that shared intention all together.
Mm,
Um, yeah, that's and Laurie as well, because she's been mentoring me, has been saying that's what she's experienced as well.
oh,
But I
gorgeous.
understand it isn't for everyone, but it is a very affordable way for many people to
Come and
be able
try.
to receive and get a taste.
Hmm.
Um, and then some people prefer one-on-one, that's fine, and I definitely
Mm,
want to be able to offer that to people as well, and
yeah.
I am. So yeah, but trauma and pain, my main two areas of interest: chronic pain,
Hmm.
emotional and physical. And yeah, I'm wanting to be able to go around some of the doctors here and have a talk with them and physios and yeah.
Yeah. Because there's a lot of pain in this world, whether it's small pain from a paper cut or bigger pain from bigger issues, or even ongoing pain
That's the one,
as well.
ongoing pain. Yes,
Yeah,
where the brain hasn't, where the experience and the interpretation of pain in the body by the brain has just kept on sparking like a smoke alarm. It's not quieted down, and people are on pain medication. It's not doing anything.
yeah.
Yeah, my husband's had back pain in the past that's been, unbearable for him and his sister. And yes, I've just seen the results with them as well, even with the pendulation and the somatic techniques combined with the hypnotherapy, working with the unconscious mind, dialing down and titrating and putting the suggestions in there, and just things like within 15 minutes doing the process and pain going from like 7 to 3 just in the
Nice.
process. Do you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
of course you do, of
And
course
just
you do.
feeling that alleviation and then that trust in your body, that's a beautiful experience as well.
Yeah,
Mm.
especially if you've not been able to trust your body, or it's felt like you're at the mercy of it. You're at the
Mm.
mercy of intrusive thoughts or nightmares or pain, and you start to feel the body's the enemy when really it's signaling us either trying to protect us or trying to give us pleasure or trying to protect us. And how can pain be protective measurement? Well, most pain starts off as a protective measurement
Mm-hmm.
of the body to try and prevent further injury and inflammation. But
Mm-hmm.
when it's moved past that and the injury's healed and people still have pain, yeah, that's the sort of pain I'm interested in working with people.
It's absolutely fascinating. I cannot wait to see you flourish and shine in the future and helping people to just feel relaxed again. I just honestly I think it's going to be absolutely amazing. So if you have any pain, any trauma, or anything like that, and you'd like to reach out to Deborah, please do so. I will throw her website down in the link. And even if you just reach out to her and just say, "Hey, I'd like to have a chat," I'm sure she's up for that.
100%.
So yeah.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Everyone's journey is different.
Hmm.
Obviously, with trauma, there's sometimes similar experiences and symptoms, but everybody's story is different. Everybody's experience, I certainly don't see that everyone will be the same background as myself, but I do know that you can get to a place where your body and your mind can heal itself, and I'm just the guide. Yeah, I'm the privileged position
Mm.
to sit with people as they do that. And I'm able to use the somatic work in my work at the moment, and they are open to me also doing the hypno for people coming off substances and alcohol or reducing their alcohol. I'm just putting all the paperwork in at the moment to allow that. So, whether I continue on there a couple of days a week, because I do, we're a not for profit, so it's no cost to the client, and that's really important. Affordability is really important to me. Being able to cover people who can afford to pay for private and also people who may not be
Absolutely.
able to. So,
Absolutely
yeah,
gorgeous. So reach out to Deborah. Her link is down below. Deborah, thank you so much for joining me here today, and we'll catch
thank you,
everybody
Trish.
in the future. Okay, bye bye.